It's Monday morning, 2040. You sit down at your desk, but instead of drowning in emails and spreadsheets, you're orchestrating a symphony of AI agents that handle the grunt work while you focus on what actually matters. Sound like fantasy? It's closer than you think, and more terrifying than you imagine. The uncomfortable truth: your skills have an expiration date. Here's what keeps executives awake at night. By 2040, AI won't just help lawyers, doctors, accountants, and engineers. It will do the bulk of what they do today. That's not hyperbole. That's math. The IMF just dropped a bombshell. Nearly 40% of jobs worldwide are in AI's crosshairs, with white-collar workers sitting in the blast radius. Your college degree? Your years of experience? They might matter less than your ability to dance with machines. But before you spiral into existential dread, here's the plot twist. This same force destroying familiar jobs will create millions of roles we can't even imagine yet. Goldman Sachs predicts AI could boost global GDP by 7% over a decade. That's not pocket change, that's civilization-shifting wealth. The question isn't whether this wave is coming. It's whether you'll surf it or get crushed by it. The timeline of transformation. What's coming and when, by 2025 to 2028. The Copilot invasion. Right now, while you're reading this, AI assistants are evolving from chatbots into digital employees. Think less, help me write an email, and more, handle this entire legal filing while I sleep. Allen & Amp, Overy, one of the world's elite law firms, is already deploying AI agents that churn through antitrust cases, cybersecurity reviews, and loan documentation. The work that used to devour associates' weekends? It's becoming a Tuesday afternoon task. How does it feel knowing a machine might already do your job better than you do? By 2029 to 2034, the automation avalanche. This is when things get seriously uncomfortable. AI systems will start connecting the dots across entire workflows. In software development, we're already seeing 55% faster task completion with AI tools. Soon, teams will chain these tools together to draft requirements, write code, test everything, and deploy, with humans just nodding approval. Translation: the pyramid structure of white-collar work is about to collapse. Those entry-level glue roles that help young professionals learn the ropes? They're becoming extinct. The question every manager should be asking: what happens to your career ladder when the bottom rungs disappear? By 2035 to 2040, the rise of digital overlords. By 2040, we'll have AI systems that can read, see, listen, reason, and act across every domain you can imagine. Picture an executive assistant who never sleeps, never forgets, and can run operations across your entire organization simultaneously. This is when the corporate hierarchy as we know it dies. Middle management layers will compress like an accordion. The definition of entry-level will be rewritten entirely. And if you think you're safe because you're senior enough, well, these systems will be senior too. The three breakthroughs reshaping reality. AI that actually thinks and acts. We're past the era of glorified autocomplete. Today's AI can plan multi-step strategies, use tools, check its own work, and iterate until it gets things right. For lawyers, this means read these 10,000 case files, compare jurisdictions across 5 countries, propose 3 argument strategies, draft the motion, and flag any potential issues. When was the last time you accomplished that much in a day? 2. The death of file formats, text, spreadsheets, videos, code. AI is collapsing all these into one unified workspace. OpenAI's Sora can generate minute-long Hollywood-quality videos from text descriptions. Marketing campaigns that once took weeks to produce can now be created over lunch. What's your industry's equivalent of weeks to lunch? 3. AI as an invention machine. This is where it gets genuinely scary and genuinely exciting. Google's DeepMind systems are now discovering new materials, predicting molecular structures, and generating weather forecasts more accurate than our best physics models. AI isn't just automating existing work, it's literally inventing the future. If machines can out-innovate humans, what's left for us to do? The professional apocalypse. Who gets hit first law. When robots pass the bar, GPT-4 scored in the top 10% on the bar exam. Let that sink in. A machine that didn't go to law school, doesn't understand human emotions, and has never set foot in a courtroom outperformed 90% of human lawyers on the most fundamental test of legal competence. The billable hour, the foundation of legal economics, is cracking. When an AI can research, draft, and review legal documents faster than a team of associates, what happens to the business model built on human time? But here's the twist. This opens up access to justice for millions who couldn't afford legal services. The same technology that threatens lawyer jobs could democratize legal help. Terrifying for lawyers, revolutionary for society. Medicine, Dr. Algorithm will see you. Now AI systems are already passing medical board exams without breaking a sweat. Paired with hundreds of FDA-approved AI diagnostic tools, we're looking at a future where your first consultation might be with a digital doctor that knows more about your condition than most human physicians. How comfortable are you with a machine making life-or-death decisions about your health? The upside is staggering. Faster diagnoses, earlier interventions, cheaper care. The downside? Liability nightmares and the fundamental question of who you sue when the AI gets it wrong. At finance, when Excel spreadsheets fight back, McKinsey estimates AI could add trillions in annual value to the global economy. In finance, that looks like AI systems that can draft investment memos, reconcile accounts, build financial models, and stress test scenarios, all before your morning coffee. Controllers won't disappear, but they'll become conductors of AI orchestras rather than number crunchers. The question is, are you ready to wave the baton instead of playing first chair? Software, the coder's paradox. Here's the irony. The people building AI are the first to be replaced by it. GitHub Copilot already helps developers code 55% faster. By 2040, entire applications will be designed, coded, tested, and deployed by AI systems with humans just setting the specifications and ensuring safety. If you're a developer, you're literally coding yourself out of a job. How's that for meta? TAR, the new job market, what emerges from the ashes. When the dust settles, we're not looking at mass unemployment. We're looking at mass job transformation. History tells us this story. ATMs didn't eliminate bank tellers. They changed what bank tellers do. Spreadsheets didn't kill accountants. They made them strategic advisors instead of human calculators. The jobs that don't exist yet, but will by 2030. AI product integrator. The person who weaves AI tools into your existing business systems without breaking everything. AI safety auditor. Think cybersecurity expert meets quality control inspector for artificial intelligence. Someone has to make sure the robots play nice. After data contract owner. When every business decision flows through AI, someone needs to ensure the data feeding these systems is clean, ethical, and legally compliant. Simulation designer, using tools like Sora to create training scenarios, marketing content, and safety tests on demand. Reality is becoming editable. Who's writing the script? Biomodel wrangler, coordinating AI systems that propose new molecules, test them virtually, and hand them off to robotic labs for synthesis. Drug discovery is becoming a software problem. Legal AI matter manager. The person who owns the AI-powered legal workflow, handles exceptions, and ensures human oversight where it matters. AI forecaster, running next-generation prediction models to tell leadership what's coming and what to do about it. Fortune-telling, but with math. The career survival guide, how to stay relevant. 1. Master judgment. Under uncertainty, anyone can ask ChatGPT to draft a budget. Few can weigh trade-offs, anticipate unintended consequences, and explain complex decisions to nervous stakeholders. This is your human superpower. Nurture it. Chapter 2. Own systems, not tasks. Stop thinking about individual skills and start thinking about orchestrating workflows. Learn how AI tools connect, how data flows between them, and how to keep the entire system honest and effective. That 3. Become the explainer-in-chief. In a world where AI makes increasingly complex decisions, the person who can translate how we got here and why this is safe becomes invaluable. You're not just doing work, you're building the audit trail for the future. Act 4. Find your AI native niche. Legal operations, clinical informatics, revenue operations, model risk management, these are the meta skills that will travel across industries. Position yourself at the intersection of human judgment and machine capability. G5. Ask the million-dollar question. Every week, ask yourself, what would a trustworthy AI agent do in my role tomorrow? And what do I need to change today to make that safe and valuable? This question will guide your career for the next 2 decades. The policy wake-up call, how we avoid dystopia. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Productivity gains without mobility programs create inequality on steroids. A 7% GDP boost sounds amazing until you realize it might flow entirely to tech companies and capital owners while everyone else watches from the sidelines. The winners will be regions and companies that pair AI adoption with aggressive reskilling, wage insurance, and portable benefits. The EU's AI Act, adopted in 2024, shows us the blueprint: risk-based regulation, transparency requirements, and enforcement mechanisms. But here's the kicker. Regulatory clarity actually speeds up useful AI deployments by reducing uncertainty. Good rules make good AI possible. The invention pipeline, what AI is creating right now. While we debate the future, AI is already reshaping reality. Giant AlphaFold 3 is revolutionizing drug discovery by predicting how proteins, DNA, and small molecules interact with 50 to 100% better accuracy than previous methods. Drug development is transitioning from artisan craft to assembly line. GNOME has proposed 2.2 million new crystal materials, including 380,000 predicted stable compounds. As battery breakthroughs and solar innovations are now a queuing problem rather than a research problem. GraphCast beats the world's best weather forecasting systems while using a fraction of the computational power. Farmers, airlines, and energy companies now have days of decision advantage. Sora can generate minute-long, professional-quality videos from text descriptions. Small teams are becoming media studios overnight. And this is just the beginning. By 2040, we're looking at AI-first R&AMP D-loops where discovery cycles drop from months to days, living digital twins of entire cities where every change is simulated before implementation, personal AI agents that handle your life's administrative overhead, policy documents that enforce themselves. The ultimate question: human versus machine or human with machine? Here's what the doomsayers get wrong. 2040 won't bring alien AI overlords. It will bring relentlessly competent digital colleagues that handle the busy work while humans tackle the problems only we can frame and judge. The future of knowledge work isn't about competing with machines. It's about learning to conduct an orchestra of artificial intelligence while staying essentially irreplaceably human. Think about it. When calculators arrived, mathematicians didn't become obsolete. They started solving bigger problems. When word processors emerged, writers didn't disappear. They wrote better stories. When AI arrives in full force, knowledge workers won't vanish. They'll finally get to focus on what actually matters. And the choice that defines everything, you have a choice right now. You can pretend this wave isn't coming and hope your industry will be the exception. Or you can start preparing for a world where your most valuable skill isn't what you know. It's how well you can teach, guide, and collaborate with artificial intelligence. Ciao. The careers and companies that thrive in 2040 will be the ones that learn, early and often, to delegate to software and elevate the human role. That transformation isn't starting in 2040. It's happening right now while you're reading this sentence. So here's the final question. When the future arrives, will you be riding the wave or watching from the shore? The revolution isn't coming. It's here. The only question is what you're going to do about it.